I will show you how to make a cute end page for your Insects Quiet Book series. With the provided patterns, creating this page for someone special is easier than you think. Step by step, I guide you through the process and you don't even need a sewing machine. You can sew everything by hand or use hot glue. On this page, you'll have 3 little ends with movable baskets and an anthill with a hidden tunnel offering endless fun for little fingers. It's a fun and simple project that's perfect for gifts or to add your own quiet book collection, and I will show you exactly how to bring it to life. You can find the full list of all materials needed to make this project in the description below this video. Print and cut out the patterns I've prepared along the lines. You will find them in the link in the description and in the first comment. Then place each pattern on the felt. On every template, you will find information about which color of felt to use and how many pieces you will need. Using a disappearing fabric marker, trace the shape of the pattern onto the felt and cut it along the line. Take a piece of tulle and the 2 felt pieces. Put the tulle under the first felt piece and hold it in place with clips. Then place this on top of the second felt piece. We will sew all the 3 pieces together along the edges of the underground tunnels and add buttons and beads inside as we go. In the next step, trim the excess tulle along the seam edges. Next, sew the brown piece along the outer edge. Place 2 small pieces here and sew each one from this point to this point and from this point to this point. At the beginning and end of sewing, stitch forward and backward and repeat 2 more times. This will prevent the pieces from coming undone. Place the finished piece here and sew it in 2 spots, from this point to this point and from this point to this point. At the beginning and end of sewing, stitch forward and backward and repeat 2 times, just like last time. Cut a ribbon about 5 cm long, put it under the piece and hold it with a clip. Place the whole piece on the brown felt and sew along the edge. Both the top and bottom threads should be brown. Then trim off the excess felt along the edge. Place the first part of the anthill on the base page 25 mm from the bottom edge and secure it with clips. Next, take the second anthill piece, turn it over and upside down, and measure 1 cm on the ribbon from its top edge. Then place the ribbon under the first anthill piece so that the marked point touches its upper edge, and finally sew it along the edge. In the next step, we'll make the ends. Place the pattern on the headpiece so that their top edges line up, and draw the eyes with a disappearing fabric marker. Also, draw a smile. Embroider them with black embroidery floss. I also embroider pink cheeks using the French knot method. Place the antennae under the heads and secure them with clips. In the next step, prepare the Velcro pieces. Place the pattern on the Velcro tape and cut out the shapes. You will need 3 pairs of Velcro, 1 hook side and 1 loop side for each pair. Place the Velcro pieces with the hook side on these elements in these spots and sew them along the edges. Cut 6 pieces of nylon cord about 8 cm each and melt the ends with a lighter. Then attach each nylon cord to a circle at its midpoint using hot glue. Place the prepared pieces underneath the ends' body parts and secure them with clips as shown. Place the guide pattern on the light brown felt and trace its shape 3 times just like I do, using a disappearing fabric marker. Place the first pieces so that they align with the shape drawn earlier. And sew them along the edges. While making the end, both the top and bottom threads must be brown. Do the same with the next pieces. In the next step, place the heads here so that their tops touch the drawn shape and sew them along the edge. Finally, trim off the excess felt along the edge of the ends. Place the basket pieces like this and sew them from this point to this point, from this point to this point, and from this point to this point. At the beginning and end of sewing, stitch forward then backward and repeat this 2 more times. Place the remaining velcro with a loop side in the center of these felt pieces and sew them along the edge. Turn the pieces over so that the velcro parts are facing down. Place the matching colored baskets in the center of each piece and sew them from this point to this point, from this point to this point, from this point to this point. At the beginning and end of each seam, stitch forward then back and repeat this step 2 more times to secure the thread. Remember to use the same color for the top and bottom thread. At the end, trim off the excess felt along the edge. Leave about a 5 mm margin along the top edge. This will make it easier to put the felt pieces into the basket. On the light green felt pieces, draw the leaf veins using a disappearing fabric marker, then embroider them with a green embroidery floss. Place the finished pieces on the dark green elements and sew along the edges, making sure both the top and bottom threads match the felt color. Place the last piece, which is the sun, in this spot and sew along the edge. Place the base page on the white felt and sew along the edge, making sure the top and bottom threads are white. Finally, trim off any excess felt along the edges. The end page is finished. It was made to order for Helen, whom I warmly greet. I hope the tutorial was clear and easy to follow. Please leave your feedback in the comments, it means a lot to me. If you would like me to make another page, just let me know. To see the other pages in the collection, click on the video thumbnails above. Wishing you a wonderful day, greetings from Poland, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!